Top 10 countries for children's education. Why education shapes the future. Education is one of the most powerful gifts parents can give their children, but the quality of schooling varies dramatically from one country to another. Some nations stand out for their innovative teaching, world-class outcomes, and safe, supportive learning environments. Others are known for discipline, equity, or creativity in classrooms. For families thinking about moving abroad, or simply curious about the best systems worldwide, understanding where children thrive academically is essential. In this video, we'll explore the top 10 countries for children's education, diving into what makes each system unique, the strengths they bring, and the challenges they face. By the end, you'll know which countries set the global standard and why they matter for the next generation. And before we get started, make sure to subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss more insights into life, learning, and opportunities worldwide. Singapore. Excellence through structure. Singapore has earned a global reputation as an education powerhouse. Ranked at the very top of international assessments like PISA, Singaporean students consistently outperform their peers in mathematics, science, and reading. The system is built on a rigorous and coherent national curriculum that emphasizes mastery of core subjects. Teachers are highly trained and supported with continuous professional development, ensuring that every child benefits from expert instruction. However, the country's focus on testing and results comes with high pressure. From an early age, students face frequent exams and a culture that prizes academic performance above almost everything else. While this drives results, it can also lead to stress and limited opportunities for creative exploration. Still, for families prioritizing academic achievement, Singapore remains one of the most respected destinations. Japan. Discipline and dedication. Japan's education system blends traditional values with a structured, disciplined approach. Japanese students consistently perform well in math and science, often ranking among the best in the world. Lessons are carefully designed for mastery, and the emphasis on attendance and punctuality reflects the country's cultural focus on respect and dedication. Japanese classrooms often run smoothly thanks to strong discipline, with teachers instilling not only knowledge but also social responsibility. Yet the system is not without its challenges. Many students supplement school with cram schools, or juku, which extend the learning day late into the evening. While this supports academic progress, it also increases stress and leaves less room for leisure. Still, Japan's focus on quality teaching and structured learning makes it a model many countries try to emulate. South Korea. Intensity and achievement. South Korea is another East Asian nation renowned for its academic excellence. Students in Korea are among the world's top performers in mathematics proficiency, and the country's digital infrastructure ensures modern, connected classrooms. Teachers are highly respected and well-trained, contributing to strong learning outcomes. But South Korea's strength is also its burden: the culture of shadow education. After-school tutoring and private academies has become almost universal, placing immense pressure on children and families. Students often face long days packed with study, which can affect well-being. Despite this, the Korean model demonstrates how national focus and investment can propel a country into the top ranks of global education. South Korea's system combines world-class math performance and respected teachers with a culture of relentless study and private tutoring, producing top achievers but also some of the most pressured students globally. Taiwan. STEM success and parental engagement. Taiwan has built a reputation as one of the strongest performers in math and science. Students regularly achieve elite results in STEM fields, a reflection of the system's rigor and high expectations. Parents in Taiwan are deeply engaged with their children's education, often working closely with schools to ensure academic success. While this culture of involvement fosters achievement, it also contributes to pressure. The education system is heavily exam-driven, with high-stakes testing shaping opportunities from secondary school through university. This can create anxiety and limit flexibility in learning paths. Still, Taiwan continues to shine as a leader in STEM education, preparing students for success in competitive global fields. Taiwan's education system stands out for its STEM excellence and strong parental involvement, driving high achievement but also creating intense exam pressure. Estonia. Europe's rising star. Estonia has quietly become one of Europe's top performers in education, often surpassing larger and wealthier nations. Estonian students score exceptionally well in PISA assessments, particularly in reading, math, and science. What makes Estonia remarkable is its commitment to equity. Students across socioeconomic backgrounds achieve consistently high results. Digital literacy is another strength. Estonia emphasizes technology integration from early childhood, preparing students for the realities of a digital world. Challenges remain, especially in rural areas where teacher shortages can affect consistency. Nevertheless, Estonia's system shows how smaller nations can lead by prioritizing equity, innovation, and modern skills. Finland. Learning without the pressure. Finland is often seen as the pioneer of stress-free, child-centered education. Instead of high-stakes exams, Finland emphasizes holistic development, creativity, and problem-solving. Teachers are highly trained, often holding master's degrees, and enjoy autonomy in designing lessons. Early childhood education lays strong foundations, focusing on play-based learning and social development. While Finland's performance in global rankings has declined slightly in recent years, the system's ethos remains admired worldwide. By balancing academic achievement with well-being, Finland proves that education doesn't need to be stressful to be effective. Families drawn to nurturing, less competitive environments often see Finland as an ideal choice. Finland's education system champions creativity, play-based learning, and teacher autonomy over high-stakes testing, showing the world that academic success and student well-being can go hand in hand. Canada, inclusive and multicultural learning. Canada stands out for its commitment to inclusion and equity. The country's diverse, multicultural society is reflected in its schools, where students from different backgrounds find safe and supportive environments. Canadian students perform particularly well in reading, and the education system encourages critical thinking and creativity. One of Canada's strengths is its decentralization. Provinces manage education, tailoring systems to local needs. However, this also leads to disparities, with some provinces outperforming others. Still, Canada's blend of high standards, safe schools, and inclusive practices makes it a strong choice for families worldwide. Switzerland. Academic rigor meets vocational strength. Switzerland invests heavily in its education system, reflected in strong student outcomes and impressive resources. Beyond academic excellence, Switzerland is particularly respected for its vocational pathways. Students who may not pursue university still benefit from robust apprenticeships, ensuring they graduate with practical skills that lead to employment. Mathematics and applied sciences are strong areas, and per-student investment is among the highest globally. However, Switzerland's early tracking system, where students are guided toward vocational or academic routes, can limit flexibility for some. Even so, the country's balance between rigorous academics and real-world readiness is highly effective. Netherlands. Balancing outcomes and well-being. The Netherlands is known for combining solid academic results with a focus on student well-being. Literacy instruction is particularly strong, and students consistently perform above average in international benchmarks. Dutch schools emphasize interactive, student-centered learning, which helps keep children engaged. Equity is another highlight, with most children performing well regardless of background. However, like Switzerland, the Netherlands uses early tracking to separate students into different pathways, which can create divides over time. Despite this, Dutch schools remain respected for balancing outcomes with a supportive and positive learning environment. United Kingdom. Tradition meets reform. The United Kingdom has a long history of respected education, and its schools continue to improve in reading and science performance. Clear standards and accountability structures help maintain consistency across the system. The expansion of early years provision has also helped children build strong foundations before formal schooling begins. However, challenges persist. Teacher attrition has become a concern, with many leaving the profession due to workload. Regional inequalities also mean some areas perform better than others. Despite these issues, the UK's system remains globally influential, attracting international students and serving as a model for reforms in other countries. Choosing the best system for children. Education is never one size fits all. Each country on this list offers unique strengths. Singapore's precision, Japan's discipline, Finland's child-centered approach, and Canada's inclusivity. Families must consider what matters most, whether it's academic rigor, equity, creativity, or well-being. What's clear is that the world has many models of excellence, and learning from each can help us create brighter futures for children everywhere. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you'll always stay updated on where education and opportunities are thriving around the globe.